afternoon, not the morning anymore. It's November 11th, 2016, about 12:45 here in Hiroshima, Japan. We just arrived here shortly ago, and right now we are going to go grab a little food, and then after lunch we will go visit two things. We will try to, and we definitely will. The first one is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial, which is a site that is now dedicated to the time in World War II when we dropped the atomic bomb onto Japan here in Hiroshima. It's all now dedicated for the history of that, and it's a sign of peace. Also, we're gonna go see the atomic bomb building. I think it's called the A-bomb building. And what is it? A-bomb dome. The A-bomb dome, and what that is, it's the only building that survived the explosion here in Hiroshima. And the reason that it survived is that when the bomb exploded above that building, there was so much heat and pressure, it basically made like a bubble, and that bubble was able to like protect to a certain degree that area of ground zero, and it allowed for the building to remain standing, unlike everything else that was completely obliterated. We're here at this restaurant. We were walking around for a little bit, get a little food before we end up going to see the Peace Memorial Museum. So this looks like a nice little place, not really feeling like a traditional Japanese, but maybe more like some type of fusion or like a cafe feel. So we're gonna order a little food before and then go to the museum. Alright, our food just came out. I got a Japanese curry and I got some spaghettis. Oh yeah, now it's time to eat a little bit. Just finished lunch. It's pretty tasty. So right now we're gonna walk to the Peace Memorial Museum and walk around there for a while. So right here we're at the Peace Memorial Park. There's a big park around the Memorial Museum. So we just entered the park area. I'm not sure what really is around here, but we're gonna walk our way around and then walk to the Memorial Museum. We are going to go into the museum first. It's right behind me, and then we'll go after into the park. So right now it's about 1:55. We walked into the museum, and someone told us that they're doing English speaking at 2 o'clock, so it's in about 5 minutes. So we decided to go. So we're sitting down in our seats. Just a couple people are here, and it seems like this is called picking up the pieces.
We believe that it is natural to live in peace with no war. However, I think that we must never take this peace for granted, nor forget that so many people were victims of the war. A B-29 bomber departed from Tini Island near Saipan in the Pacific Ocean and headed for Hiroshima carrying the A-bomb. It was accompanied by 2 other bombers that would observe and film the explosion. At 8:15 a.m., the pilot of the Enola Gay sighted his target, the T-shaped bridge on the north side of the Peace Memorial Park. At an altitude of 9,600 meters, the A-bomb fell away from the plane and exploded 600 meters above Shima Hospital. Intense heat rays and radiation were emitted in all directions. As the surrounding air expanded, super high pressure created a tremendous blast. These 3 forces combined and caused extensive damage.
So she's just finished her presentation. It was super powerful and moving, really sad. So we're gonna now go and make our way to the museum and see the different things that they have inside there. There's the actual size. It's a model of it, but there's the actual size. It's about 3 meters long. So we're right now just leaving the museum, and on the way out you can see the park, and across from the park is the A-bomb dome, which is the only building that was left standing when the A-bomb dropped. So we're gonna make our way out there, but you can see it from out here. So right now we're exiting the museum and we're entering the park grounds where you walk towards the A-bomb dome. We're almost at the A-bomb dome. You can see it right here. We're gonna cross the bridge and walk up to it.
During World War II, more than 3 million students over 12 years of age were mobilized for labor services throughout the country. As a result, more than 10,000 students were killed, including some 6,000 killed by the atomic bomb. They gave up their youth and studies for the nation. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims who sacrificed themselves for their homeland and who would have had a promising future had there been no war.
So right behind me here is the A-bomb dome, which where the exact location, ground zero, where the bomb was dropped, and 600 meters above this spot is where the bomb exploded. There's so much history in this, and it's like really sad to be here, but at the same time it's something that needs to be done, that I think everybody should come visit if they have the chance. So as we're walking away, Maddie mentioned to me that which I didn't really take notice of, but thinking back, it's 100% true. There were only 2 instances that they said anything about America doing this, because this was America that did that during World War II. So the only 2 times was once in the museum, and then the second time was right outside the A-bomb dome, which just said that it was like an American firefight, something to those lines, that stated that it was America. So I think that the reason that they do this is really to keep it for the peace, is that they really are promoting peace, and keeping America's name out of it is something almost like not allowing that feeling of blame on America to move on. So it really is, it's nice to see that, because before coming here we felt like it might have been a little bit some type of ill will against Americans, but honestly nothing at all. We just left the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum, and about 5 minutes away it's supposed to be the center of town, so there's a bit of a more light-hearted now, instead of seeing that very serious and really sad history museum. So check the street out. We're just gonna walk around here for a bit and kill some time. Still been walking around, checking a couple shops out. Went to a little mall. We're about to be at this big intersection right here. Looks like a lot of things, a lot of people. It's just continuation of that street. been shopping for a while. I was just sitting in Starbucks using the free Wi-Fi. We were recommended to go this one place. It's can't remember exactly what it's called, but we found it, and apparently it's just like 3 or 4 floors of all food on each floor. So we picked the floor, and we're gonna go around and eat. So it looks like this goes on for every floor. So we're gonna pick a spot. Yeah, so it looks like they cook in front of you. We picked a spot. We're gonna go to this one right here. We're gonna look at the menu for a minute. And now it's time to eat. Work was done. It was. We're gonna go back outside, walk around a little bit, kill some time, and then probably head back and just call it a night. These long days are tiring. Alright, so back at this hostel in Hiroshima. Tomorrow we're gonna go to some, I don't even know where we're going, to be honest. I wish I knew the name. I know kind of how to get there, but it's an island. It's supposed to be like top 3 view in Japan. Was it? There's like deer roaming and all kind of cool things. So we'll see if we can make it out there. So if I wake up, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Peace.